Joey, you like movies about gladiators?
Who ordered this? Did you order this? Did you? Well, I didn't order it. Gladiator has no sequel. Gladiator needs no sequel. The story is closed off. Done. They've been talking about doing a Gladiator II for years now. Gladiator II is like microwaving a Thanksgiving meal from 24 years ago. Sure, you can eat it, but it's going to taste like shit and you'll be dead after 2 hours. There's a nasty little rumor going around saying the reason why people are rejecting the idea of Gladiator II is because of Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington ain't the fucking problem. Nobody cares Denzel's in the movie. What people care about is Denzel acting like Denzel in the movie.
You will be my instrument, because this is what they believe in. Power. Whose head could I give you that would satisfy this fury? I need to only give it a push.
He looks like he's somewhere between Alonzo Harris in Training Day,
My nigga.
and Frank Lucas in American Gangster.
My man.
You can tell he's about to drop a My Gladiator. I'm seeking revenge on Rome. One where you in or out? Alright, I'm in. Shit, My Gladiator. Look here. Denzel is a national treasure. One of the great unifying factors this country hangs on by a thread is everybody loves Denzel. Even at the very end of Klan rallies, they always end it with, "Except Denzel." He's one of the good ones. Let's be honest, nobody has a problem with Denzel Washington. Even if Denzel is acting like Denzel in Gladiator II, you'd buy a ticket just to watch that shit. No, the problem is the question of how long? How long must audiences have to endure Pedro Pascal? How long is Latino Burt Reynolds going to be shoved in our fucking faces? How long do we have to wait before Pedro Pascal is not in everything? He's unavoidable now. He's in Star Wars. He's in Game of Thrones. I opened a container of potato salad and hola, he was in that shit too. And how am I supposed to suspend my disbelief and pretend Pedro Pascal is a badass when he has pronouns in his bio? If you're getting your ass kicked by a man who puts pronouns in his bio, you better be a quadriplegic. The wheelie kind of people where the only way they can get away from him is by blowing into a straw. Even then, I don't give you a pass because what you should be doing is running his ass over.
Oh shit, it's Pedro Pascal. He came. Run.
Whatever happened to actors like Russell Crowe, who was cracking bellhops in the head with a fucking hotel phone, but was also a good sport when my ex-girlfriend called him fat on the set of The Insider? I don't want Met Gala actors pretending to be badasses. Bring back the actors more volatile than nitroglycerin. The ones that would rail coke off a hooker's tits 4 hours before his call time and punch a paparazzi guy in the face so fucking hard he's got a camera lens where his nose used to be.
Want some coke? There it is. Don't move till you're numb.
Another aspect of this trailer that's bringing the heat is the fucking Jay-Z track. Nothing speaks ancient Rome like a 13-year-old hip-hop track from the Watch the Throne album. This trailer has the stench of the Hello Fellow Kids meme all over it. I'm not sure if they're trying to sell me that it's a good movie, or they're trying to inappropriately lure in minors. It's the white windowless van of trailers with free candy written on the side in red paint. Well, at least you hope it's red paint. But the whole plot itself seems more recycled than the microplastics in my balls. Following Maximus's death, Lucilla, still played by the gilfy 60-year-old Connie Neilson. That's no joke that she's 60. I'm just saying I'd take a chance and break her hips. They say Asians don't raisin, and she's not even Asian, so I can't even explain this shit. Anyways, Lucilla sent Lucius to Numidia to protect him from the political intrigue back in Rome. Years later, an adult Lucius, played by Paul Mescal, yes, the Paul Mescal, of Gladiator II fame, because he hasn't even done shit his mom's ever heard of. He lives with his wife and his son until he doesn't, because they are killed by Roman forces led by General Acacius, played by Pee-Pee Boy Pascal. Lucius's wife and son are killed, and Lucius is sent back to Rome as a slave. His combat skills attract the attention of Mac Daddy Macrinus, played by Denzel Washington, a former slave turned wealthy merchant who has a grudge against the emperors.
Are you not entertained?
Fuck no, we're not, Maximus. What the hell is the lesser Scott named Ridley doing? You already painted the Mona Lisa with Gladiator, and now you're just slapping on a silly mustache on it like you did something. You didn't even give her the cool Charlie Chaplin stash either. Out of the million stories you could have told about gladiators, you decided to rehash the first movie again? Get the fuck out of here. And don't think we forgot about the bullshit you pulled with Napoleon a year ago. And if people think that Gladiator II is going to be something different, they're dead wrong, dude, because the writer of Napoleon also wrote Gladiator II. So it's official. Ridley lost his marbles years ago and should just go into retirement. What's even more laughable is Paramount gave Ridley the Unworthy a $250 million budget, and it still got inflated to $310. Could you imagine going to your boss and saying, "Oh yeah, we fucked up. We forgot to add in the Sarks and the Rhinos and the other shit into the budget, so we need $74 million more dollars." You'd get fired on the spot. Scott gets approved because he made The Martian 9 years ago or some shit. He's been around a while, so he probably knows where all the dead bodies are buried. It's sure as shit not because he's a good director anymore. Ridley Scott? More like Midley shit. And Midley's not going to make back 3 times more the budget to break even. You're telling me Paramount is actually thinking that they'll make over $1 billion worldwide in order to turn a profit? I have a better chance of growing my fucking hair back, holding my breath as hard as I can while blowing into my fucking thumb. Ridley Scott recently said it made financial sense to make Gladiator II. To who, Rid? You? Because it sure as shit doesn't seem to make financial sense for us to pay for a ticket. If you enjoyed this video, you go ahead and smash that like button. While you're done doing that, hit the subscribe button. And then, after that, share this with your friends, family, people you hate. Maybe you don't like my content and just want to waste somebody's time. Do it, share it. Thank you. It is much appreciated. I'm out of here.
You sold me queer giraffes. I want my money back.